What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late. We're gonna start up in a few minutes. I have to go down and eat some dinner, so I know everybody's like kind of like oven it, kind of tired. I know we got a couple games going on. Just want to make sure everybody comes in, so at least we have a couple questions and I'll answer. I answer all questions and comments. My first comment is going to go to the Giants. I saw a comment from the Giants on Twitter. I just want to say thanks. We I wanted to. I came a long way um, from coaching with the Falcons. Came a long way for coaching with the Falcons, and the fact that we're able to make it 2-2 right now, and the fact that my game style and my play is a lot different than what it was, you know, um, last last cycle, Madden cycle, which was in Madden 20. With that terrible game, and then going into this game, even though it's there's some game features that are different, but overall this game is just it's the same. And the fact that I was able to come into this game with the same mentality, same game style, and just evolve it, um, that's a good thing. So I wanted to say thank you guys. Uh, I feel like I feel like I am better at this Madden. I wanted to say this. I feel like this Madden was meant uh for players like me. Um, the second chance players, because when we look at last Madden, um, we're looking at quarterbacks holding on to the ball, you know, animations not doing the right things, the fact that now we have players actually knowing where they are on the field and actually moving their arms and moving the ball across the line before they even hit the ground, you know all that great jazz. This game with its new animations and stuff was meant for players like us and like me, where it gives us that chance to have that authentic football feel. I'm giving praise for that. This game is still terrible. It does a lot of things wrong. And we witnessed that week 1 and week 2. We witnessed that before this season cycle started. This game does a lot of things wrong, and I think I'm on the same page with hashtag fix franchise mode, because franchise mode do need to be fixed. But I'm on the bigger page where I'm saying hashtag fix Madden, even though I know it's not going to get fixed, and or hashtag NFL, you know, give away Madden, or EA ditch Madden. I'm on those hashtags where I want 2K to have Madden, and or 2K to be able to make a real football simulator, because they can do it. EA has shown time and time again that they just can't, or they're just not focused on it. And the fact that you know we have this game, and this game isn't bad when it comes to in-game features. When it comes to the in-game features, as players running, animations, actual ball physics, when it comes to players knowing where they are on the field, that's all in-game features that we were actually asking, for years. And the fact that we got in this game is something that is really cool and really interesting, and it tailors to kind of focus and kind of strategically make your game plan out, and gives you that kind of boost where if you strategically just wait and play the game the way it's supposed to be played, you'll actually start gaining momentum and start actually making some plays and start actually scoring touchdowns and start winning games. This game is more strategic than it was in the past, and the fact that it's still okay to play is not as super bad as it was in game. When you think about the in game stuff, it's not as bad as it it's not as bad as it was, in the beginning of the year. It's still a bad game when you look at the outside of it. Like when you're not playing the game and you're on the main menu, or you just in the game. Period. You can see where there's a lot of problems with Madden, and it comes down to what EA has to do. Um, I like the features. I like the fact that we can, I like the fact that players can have better animations where they can, know where they are on the field and have that ball cross the line for a first down or a touchdown. I like tackling because the tackling is more realistic. There's less pushing people to the first down line or pushing people around where they get extra yardage. It's more if he can't tackle, he'll push. He'll if he can tackle, he'll wrap his arm around and actually stop him in momentum and actually tackle him. That's like real football right there. You're not going to actually swing somebody around in circles and push him forward for a first down or extra yardage when you can have if you a bigger dude and you can wrap your arms around a guy, you'll actually sit there, wrap your arms around a guy and actually make the stop and actually stop his momentum. In Madden 21, it was not like that. There's guys where they're big and they can wrap their arms around them, but they choose not to. And what they do is they actually grab them and twist around circles and throw them forward for a first down or extra yardage, and that's not real tackling. That's just waste. Or they just be lazy with tackling. So I like to say the animation in this game is a lot different, which makes me, a little better with it. And then the sticks, the sticks is what changed this year. The fact that we can combine jukes and spin moves is really cool. So that's I wanted to say that, that I just wanted to say that's what makes, my gameplay a little better in this game because I feel it fits my game style. This game definitely does tailor to my game style and how I would like these football games to be played. As far as the animations, as far as the game features, I would like these things in actual football games, and it was in 2K. So again, I'm used to that game style, so I'm used to playing like this. This is why this year Madden I am better at it, and I'm getting a little better at it because I can it feels like me. So I'm loving it. I'm really loving how it feels, but it's still a bad game. I'm sorry. But with that being said, we're going to talk about tonight's game, tonight's win because the guys were celebrating in the locker room today. I was celebrating with them. I had ate my steak for dinner tonight with some potatoes, so I'm good to go. We came out today, kind of teetering. Well, we build on what we learn. So in the first quarter, yeah, we made some mistakes. You know, we were a little bit slow getting off to like the scoring start, but once we got a good rhythm of what the other team were doing, we kind of went from there and started with our rhythm and our base. Basically, the defense did a phenomenal job. You know, as much as they could, holding the the other team from like yardage and downs. They did a great job there. Offense, they did a phenomenal job trying to getting touchdowns and actually making some plays. Yeah, Carson threw 3 interceptions, but it's going to happen. On offense, we're working on trying to get you know the offensive line where it needs to be. Right now, I want to talk a little bit about injuries because we do have some injured players. Eddie Goldman is one, as you guys know. He left with a foot fracture, I believe, last week, and he's out for 5 weeks, of course. But uh, we got a new injured player, James Daniels, left guard, torn a LeBron, so he's out for 5 weeks as well. Again, I haven't put Goldman or Daniels on IR, and to be honest, with 5 weeks, if we keep on this trail, there's a big possibility that they won't be on IR. I'll just wait for them to come back, or make wait for them until they think they're better to either put them back, and they probably have limited snaps, or they'll probably get you know they'll probably come back in and out. We'll see how they feel. We'll use that transition from there. Um, that's that's basically injuries. But like left guard. With that being said, I'm happy and I'm very surprised of how the team, well, the guy in the left guard spot, the second man came up and actually did his job. He actually protected Carson, and he kept that position strong. He made that block, he made that pass protection what it needed to be in order to win this game. Yeah, we started slipping. Yeah, Carson threw the 3 interceptions, which 2 out of those interceptions ended up as touchdowns. But again, we came out with a tight game, and we came out with the win. When we talk about that second man mentality, this is what we're talking about. The second man on the depth chart has to come up and actually has to make some adjustments. Has to actually play like he's been playing on practice, and that's what we tell these guys. We tell these guys in practice, we got let it go. You gotta have some fun. And you gotta play with that second man mentality because you never know when your first man gonna go down, and you're gonna have that turn. So the fact that they came up and they actually made some blocks, and actually protected that position when Daniels went down, you know that's actually really cool. And I praise them for that. That's I give it up to the guys. That they did a good job over that. So you know that's what we're going to do there. When you look at the scores and stuff, it wasn't really bad, 28-36. I know a lot of guys were asking, why didn't we just nail the ball? Why didn't we just nail the ball? Why didn't we just end it there? Uh, I felt if we nailed the ball, or let them get a chance to, have the ball with a minute to go, there's a big chance, 28-33, they can come back and score a field goal, or they can come back and just score a touchdown and just dominate us, and end up winning the game over there. This was that type of game. This was that tight game where the choices were either make another score, which was either kick the field goal or actually score a touchdown. That's what we're aiming at. We were actually aiming to get away from the 28 score. We were trying to get another touchdown, but we knew that that probably wasn't going to happen. So we wanted to get close enough where, we could score the field goal if we needed to, or if we couldn't get the touchdown. So that's what we ended up doing. The big choice that we wanted to do earlier in the third quarter was we wanted to score. We were very close to the red zone when we couldn't actually, when time ran out, and we were trying to spike the ball to where we could kick the field goal and still have that scoring advantage. And it just didn't work out for us. But I'm happy that we came out in the fourth quarter and we actually, made the scores and came back and actually won this game. That's something that we we we, we as a team been working on in practice. We've been working hard on it, and that's something that these guys know every week. After the two losses in the beginning of the season, they came up. They were like, "Yo, we're not playing the game that we were supposed to be playing. We went all preseason winning these games and making that one loss. We need the changes. We need to start acting like the team we're supposed to be, and that's why we've been making changes on offense, defense. As you guys know, we released some players, we gained players, and for trades. The fact that we got Carson as our number one starter quarterback is it says something. The fact that we still had Mike Trubisky as our second, and the fact that Nicky Foles is our third, that says a lot. So if Carson goes down, we have that backup with Trubisky. If Trubisky go down, we have that backup with Nicky. And we give them weapons so they're not fending themselves. We gave them a bunch of wide receiver weapons, running backs. That we got like three tight ends. And we got the line, which is a strong line. When you look at it on paper, it looks like our left side is the weakest, but it's a strong line. It's a line that protects his quarterback and actually gives the quarterback time to throw. If it doesn't, at least gives the quarterback time to overthrow, to like underthrow and just complete make an incomplete pass, or throw it or throw out of bounds. I throw it away. But we've been working with Carson. That one run, where he fumbled, I was worried that he might got hit too hard and was going to get injured. But I'm actually happy that he didn't, and he just fumbled the ball. I wasn't too happy that he fumbled the ball, but I'm happy that it wasn't as bad as Goldman's or Daniel's injury. So I'm happy that we were able to keep him in play. When it looks at the yardage, we're moving the damn ball. I mean, there's nothing else you can do. We're moving the ball the way we're supposed to, and that's a good thing. First downs are concerned. 21 first downs. Mm. And that's basically all that this team is something amazing. And uh back to Giants statement, about the Falcons holding me back. It was more of that game was holding me back. The Falcons were kind of holding me back because we had made, we again did not when we first played Madden last year, did not have good communication with my front office and did not do the math correctly over there and did not, select the best players in the draft. We made some rough choices and you know, made some weird and rough choices. And listening to some other players here and there, it's it was just we had to do things around, and the Falcons with the Falcons it's kind of hard because we don't really have much to work with when we were not with the Falcons. Cat was not, as big as it is over here. Players weren't as strong or weren't the best players in the league when it comes to being over here. We had some pretty good players, Julio Jones and Keanu Neal and stuff like that. But when you get rid of Julio Jones and then when you get rid of Keanu Neal to open up the cap space, it kind of kills the team because the team weighs on them. And then when you get rid of the your main middle linebacker, it definitely kills your team because your team because you're looking at a rookie linebacker, you're looking at a rookie middle linebacker, or you're looking at a rookie free safety, or you're looking at a rookie wide receiver who you think for sure has potential, but then again doesn't really show up when it's time to. That's what we're working with here. And the fact is, we have some rookie wide receivers and you know, full safeties and middle linebackers, and that are tight ends, that are potentials to do something. We're working with even legendary people veterans. We're working with the veterans who or back, and they work together. The fact that we have this morality team that works together, that teaches each other, that's what it's all about. And I like it. I like being here. um I wanted to be in Philly. I still want to be in Philly. I hope next cycle we can get that done. But being in Chicago with this team it's amazing. It's amazing. Just I loving the guys, and I'm loving just the communication between me and the front office. I'm loving it, and I was able to make some calls. I was able to release some players. I was able to get some trades in. And the bigger trade is, yeah, we got Carson Wentz with that big contract, and it messed up our cap really badly. But the fact that if we come into the season and actually start winning some games and actually take this team to where I have the goals that it's a playoff team or a playoff contender team. If we take it to that level, yeah, we will gain that cap right back. And that's we're not even thinking about cap. We're going out there and we're having fun. And that's the big part there. But with that being said, guys, I wanted to not keep you guys long. I want to take as many questions as we can. And then I wanted to head out for the night. So if you guys want, I'll be taking any questions, any comments. We'll be live. So again, taking any questions, comments. We're gonna be doing this for a couple more minutes. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Well, again, again, I'm gonna leave off with this note. We came out here to play, and we came out here to have fun, and that's what we do. We come out here and we have fun. We play, and we get games like these. You know, in the beginning of the season, we were focused. We were way too focused on just the aspect of the game and just trying to get the win and stuff. And then week two, we were unfocused because we had some things going on over the weekend. Well, not even over the weekend, but over the week, we had a couple things going on. So week one, that was a loss totally due to us. And then week two, that was a loss totally due to us because we were handling other things. And, well, I was handling other things, so my coaching was off, that day. But, you know, we come back and we get two straight wins. And, that's awesome. The fact that we're able to jump right back into focus and into the game and get two straight wins. So I'm actually really proud of the team. The team is actually proud of me. We're gonna keep rolling with this. We're gonna keep coming in and we're gonna practice harder. We're gonna be better and we're gonna keep on winning. We're gonna try and make some stops here and there and make it to a point where these teams don't catch up to us. But we like that we have some close games here and there. That's what makes the game very very interesting and cool and fun. So we like to have some fun and like to play these games, and that's just it. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for coming out. Sorry about the lateness. I was eating dinner and cleaning up the kitchen, so I'd like to say sorry about that. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.